Great to have the report there on the ground, but we've got an expert here in the studio, don't we?
Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson tracking Lee as well.
They're really fortunate that this storm isn't barreling right into New England. There was a big hurricane, 1938 Long Island storm, and just barreled, something like this just barreled right into the middle of Long Island, caused all sorts of flooding and damage up there in the late 1930s. But you can see this thing the last 24 hours, it's gradually starting to lose its little perfect shape that it's had for over a week. I mean, this thing has been going for a long time. Category 1 storm, winds are 80 miles per hour. Looks like it has not changed intensity. I mean, it is gradually weakening, but since the last bulletin here, it hasn't changed. Notice the speed moving north at 20, so it's moving pretty fast. And here's the latest forecast track. Yeah, right up here, well east of the actual of these states here, most of the New England states, except it'll move right up the Bay of Fundy there. So this is Nova Scotia here, and this is New Brunswick, St. John right here. But you can see it'll continue to move to the north. It'll probably hit as a tropical storm. Now look at that wind field. Wow, that's a huge wind field. Those are gusts over 80 in white. It's just churning up fish right now. All right, but as it moves north, you can see it just nicks the kind of the edge of Cape Cod. And then there's the other Portland, Maine, and it kind of falls apart, but still windy, but falling apart as it moves over the colder land and the colder sea surface temp. So a lot of wind and a bunch of rain, but at least the hurricane is not slamming directly into New England. That's good news there. Meanwhile, all quiet on our coastline. Seaside view, Shiloh and Seaside Cam, 70 degrees there, nice day on the coast. I think it'll be a little cooler along the coast, maybe some areas of morning clouds as well. It's about 60 at our Discover Newport Cam. And Maryhill Tasting Room and Bistro camera, it's just plain hot. Now, at least 2 hours from now, this time of the year, the sun's already set. That's how quickly things change, you know, in the evening at least. So tomorrow we're going to do it again, except it will not be hot. It'll start just as warm in the morning, but then it just won't rise as fast in the afternoon. You'll need the shades, of course. Just a light shirt, pretty easy forecast for tomorrow. So what's ahead? We do not see any soaking rain through the end of next week. All right. This weekend will be warm and dry, but not hot, just cloudy and cooler on Sunday. A lot of hazy high clouds on Sunday. It'll take the edge off the warmth. And then the showers, yeah, there's a few possible, maybe Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, but most of our models are not giving us much during that time. So most of next work week should be dry as well. We desperately need the rain now. We don't see that coming for at least another week, although there are hints it may happen just beyond our 7-day forecast. But you can see the forecast cloud cover tomorrow, pretty sunny. And then look at all the high clouds on Sunday. That's through Sunday evening. And then there's a very weak system moving onto the coastline early Monday morning, but by the time it makes it into the valleys, maybe a sprinkle, probably not. So your forecast for Portland tomorrow, not hot. That's my main message there, but very warm, mid to upper 80s. So that means we'll be down about, 7 degrees from today. We'll drop another 8 or 9 degrees on Sunday, another 3 or 4 degrees on Monday. By that time, we're in the mid-70s for highs, so that's pretty nice. And just that chance for showers coming up on Wednesday. We'll probably warm it up a little bit later next week, but just slightly above average. Also, one last thing, the overnight lows, which have been mostly above normal or way above normal the last month or so, notice we finally dropped down to around 50 by Monday night. So finally, a chill in the air in the mornings, like it should be in September.